guys, I'm Sharon. I'm the Senior Health and Nutrition Editor at Shape, and today we're going to be making the recipe makeover from our May issue. It's stuffed artichokes, and if you get it in a restaurant, it can be 1,000 calories, but we're going to show you a super simple way to make it for less than a third of those calories. So first off, when you go to the grocery store, you just want to pick up an artichoke. I know they can seem a little intimidating, but they're easy to make once you know what to do. And you just want to pick an artichoke that's nice and big and also heavy to the touch. You also want to look for those with leaves that are close to its center, not budded out because that means it's too old. So the first thing that you want to do is just take a sharp or a serrated knife and cut off the stem right here so it can stand up into the pan that we're putting it in. So just cut off the stem, and then when you're done with that, you just want to cut off the tip of the artichoke too, about 1 inch or 1.5 inches in. So you want to give it a good chop there. It's a little tough, so you're getting an arm workout too. All your bicep workouts are paying off. And once you're done with that, what you want to do is just cut off the sharp tips of each leaf. Just take a pair of kitchen shears and just cut all the way around. And you want to cut off those sharp tips because what that does is prevent it from sticking to your mouth, and also it makes a really gorgeous presentation, so it's great for entertaining. And what's great about artichokes, you guys, is it's one of the most antioxidant-packed vegetables out there. One study found that when they went through and they looked at 40 different fruits and vegetables, you name it, like spinach, broccoli, they found that artichokes had the most cancer-fighting antioxidants. So they're super, super good for you. And now that we've cut through all the tips, the next thing you want to do is you just want to go through and just open it up a little bit. Just give it a good open. And you want to get into this furry center in the middle. So taking a spoon, you just want to dig into the furry center. And this also takes a little bit of effort, but it's well worth it. You want to dig that up without taking out too much of the artichoke because that's the nice meaty part of the artichoke that we want. And that also leaves a great opening for the wonderful stuffing that we're going to make. And one whole artichoke is really low in calories, only 76 calories. Plus it has 9 grams of fiber, so it's so good for you. Now that we've dug out that wonderful center, see how all the furry stuff is gone? You just want to take a lemon to prevent it from oxidizing or turning brown. You just want to sprinkle a little lemon juice in the center and then sprinkle it on the outsides. And that'll keep it from turning brown, so it'll look gorgeous when you serve it. And now that we're done with this, we're just going to put it in a pot of boiling water. And then about 20 to 30 minutes from then, you just want to take it out with a pair of tongs, because it's going to be really hot. And once it's done, you just take it out with a pair of tongs and put it on a plate to drain. You let it drain for about 5 minutes, and then you have a wonderful cooked artichoke. So now that we have our wonderful cooked artichokes, what we're going to do is you just put them in a baking dish, and then I've prepared in the meantime a stuffing that's so good for you. It contains bulgur, which is a quick cooking wheat, spinach, carrots, feta cheese, and toasted pine nuts. So it's just so gorgeous in color. Look at all of that great color. And what you're going to do with this wonderful stuffing is you're just going to put it in an artichoke. So it has that center that we hollowed out previously, and you're just going to take it and put it right in here. So just fill it on up with this wonderful stuffing that we have here. And what's great about bulgur is it's a whole grain and it's super quick cooking. All you need to do is boil up some water, or in this case we used low sodium vegetable broth, and you just pour it right in there and let it sit for about 20 minutes and it's cooked. So it's really easy to do. I like to do that while the artichokes are cooking actually. And again, you can get this recipe in the May issue of Shape magazine, so you definitely want to make it. And also when you do this, you can pull the leaves out that are nice and soft by now and just stuff them full of this great stuffing. To do that, you want to take about 1/2 cup of the low sodium vegetable broth and just pour it in here, and what's that going to do, it's going to keep it nice and moist when it's cooking. So just pour that right in there. And at that point you want to take some olive oil and you just want to drizzle it right on top. And I actually have this cool contraption, it's like a spray thing for my olive oil, and what I love about this is that it has a nice even distribution and you don't get a ton of olive oil on there, so you save some calories too. So now that we have that, it's going to cook up nice and golden and beautiful. You just put this in the oven that's preheated at 350 degrees. and you leave it in there, and it's gonna have a wonderful dish after that.